Does the new expansion come out next week? August 2nd.
If the queen commands me, I will answer.
I like Ripple in Time. I think that card's crazy and fun and weird and cool. I keep getting Neralex from it and summoning 3 Neralexes on turn 10. Pretty cool. Plus it's a shadow spell. I think Shard is fine. I would take it over Toxicologist quite happily. I think Wanderer has a lot of upside. I think it's pretty good in Priest, particularly to find mounts, right? So even if you're off the board, you find a 2-mana mount, and you're just like, oh, okay, well, I'll just drop it on a 2-drop. It's great, right? Haven't played Rogue yet. I like Rogue. A lot of Rogues are inconsistent right now because of, you know, reasons. Actually, I like all 3 of these. It's easy Spirit Guide. It's like the most important cards, I think, to get for Priest, outside of like the overtly overpowered and broken like individual cards. You know, which maybe I'd count Mount. I think Spirit Guide, and honestly, I think Handmaiden are really, really important ways in which you can refill your hand as Priest. Seem to be what matter the most when I'm drafting them. Deceptor Skull and Herald of Light, I think, is a fine card. Spider Tank with a pretty relevant upside. But Spirit Guides, I draft pretty much every amulet I see because I think it's fun, but I also think it's good. Grave Runes. Just 5 mana, 5/5, draw 2. Like, those are just all what this card is. Getting a Shadow spell either way. I don't want Shellfish. I like Devour, though. Shadow or Devour. I think that card's cheap and effective. Good way for killing, like, Paladin decks with Divine Shields. Like, you just make a bunch of, like, 2/1 Divine Shields with the weapon, and you just suck them all. Suck them all dry. What else is it good against? I mean, really anything. It's just cheap and deals like 3 or 4 or 5 damage and buffs your guy up too. Another Spirit Guide. Wow. It's a nice start to this deck for sure. No consideration for Plague. So here we got Librarian and Radiant. Both good at different things. I think Librarian's probably just better. Having Tradable's nice. I think I've talked about it a lot this meta, but cards that have tradable have just incremental, extra inherent advantage in this meta. I think because of Timebound Giant, where you can just not float mana and just discount the cost of Timebound Giants and then get them down for 2 or 3 or 4 or 0 mana. And then, you know, in a pinch, whatever, you can silence a Morgan lethal or your opponent's Spirit Guide or whatnot. Or they put a Grave Runes on a minion. Maybe a Mountain Bear. Easy Possibility Seeker. I do like Cloning Device. I don't think it's that good. I think it's fun. But Easy Possibility Seeker, I love that card. It's really good with Spirit Guide too, because it's like, oh, I drew my last Shadow spell. Just shuffle it back in your deck, and then you draw your Spirit Guide, or you trade your Spirit Guide and you get your cards anyway. Hate them all. Battlemaster's a good card. I just don't like playing with it. You know, first pick, I think I would take Guard here with 3, you know, strong 5s, 2 very strong 5s, and another reasonable 5-drop. I think I'll just take the Suspect because it's cheaper. And then if we get any Amulets or Grave Runes or I don't know what else there is, but cards such as this that want the Death Rattle, it could get a little better, right? Why not? Dead Ringer or a Wanderer? Man, I love Dead Ringer. I'm going to take it. It's cheap. I don't want to get too many clunky 5-drops, so let's grab this. Void Shard? Not a big fan of Annoyo here. It's okay, but not a big fan. A lot of shadow spells. Maybe we'll get Archbishop Benedictus, which would actually be kind of bad for our deck if he's active, because we want to be offered holy spells, but so far we haven't seen any, so that part's not up to us. Getting Peon's nice. I think I like it more than Queen's Guard, but Queen's Guard is a decent card. Dead Ringer's kind of interesting, though. They just kind of help you cycle through your deck quicker, draw your Death Rattles. Your Amulets are going to be quite consistent if you ever get them. And Peon doesn't, you don't always get a spell, right? Tesla sold 75% of its Bitcoin holdings. Smart. Or dumb, I don't know. Smarter than me. Alright, we'll run this Holy spell. It's better than Illuminate, and I don't want Infiltrator. With 2 Spirit Guides, I don't mind running an extra couple of like shit Holy spells. I don't think this card's unplayable. What do you have to get it down to? 3 or 4 maybe? 4? 5? I guess it's gotta get down to at least 5. But it could. Burning Blade or another Suspect? I think I'll just take another suspect. Just don't want to get too many 5-drops. Don't want to get too many 4-drops either, but I don't want any bulldozers in my deck. I love Ritual. I think Breath is a little clunky, actually. I have 1 dragon. Silence a minion, summon a copy, put a Sunken Ritual on the bottom of my deck. I like this card. Okay, I want Herald of Light, but I'm taking Ripple in Time. My god, we have a lot of shadow spells. 4 shadow spells. That's fun. Against all odds is a holy spell. I would love a Light Shower Elemental too. Let's make sure we pick up a couple of holy spells. Should we make a golden against all odds? Probably. Are we doing things? We're doing things, Birdie. We are. Time to even out the playing field. Cool looking card though. Got some adventurers, some allies up against some snakes. Are these all like 1-mana 1/1s from Hunter? What are these snakes? Cool though. I'm a little nervous about the curve. I'm not. I might be though. Did you test that card? This one? Why? Alright, we'll grab a 2 here. I don't like War Gear in general. Okay with double Dead Ringer, but let's just make sure we pick up something that costs less than 4. Ooh, Deliverance. Very, very powerful and a great pickup for the Spirit Guide. And for a curve. We can take the Shard. We do have 3 holy spells now, and I do need to play some minions before 4, so I think we take Ecto. Just love Spellkin too much to pass it here. I'm not sure if it's right, but this would be a good Queen of Shara deck. Light Maul seems like it's going to go off pretty consistently. Buttload of Shadow and holy spells. So why not? Microtech or Mailbox? It's a Death Rattle minion I don't necessarily want to draw. Whatever. It's a 2. Anomaly's pretty cool. Specialist is nice. We have 1 card. Let's just grab an Anomaly. We have a Possibility Seeker's reasonable. I think we'll take an Electrolyte, right? We have 1, 2. Seems to be better than this crap. Love the Handmaiden. I think it's really important to pick up the Handmaiden if you can. It's a weird control deck though. Adventurer or a Pelican Diver? Diver sort of stops us from dying, I think, right? Yeah, that's pretty good. Holy Smite? Fine, I'll take a Smite. This deck is going to do nothing. Oh, Time Bound's huge. Definitely could use 1. 1 Seeker, 1 Time Bound. That's a good last pickup. How am I doing? Pretty good, company, man. I think Adventure kind of sucks. I think so, too. I think if you take out both Spirit Guides and, you know, make them a Mount and a Stormwind Champ or something, then picking up an Adventurer just kind of be something on 5 is reasonable. But yeah, a lot of the Hall of Fame cards stink, right? Conceal's pretty bad. The Murloc's bad. The Charge Murloc's bad. Ice Block most of the time is irrelevant. ETC and the 6/6 Gelbin are awful. It's really just I mean, Azure. Yeah, I mean, a 5-mana 5/5 draw on Azure is not very good, I don't think. That's all it ever gave you. But Sylvanas and Rag, even Sylvanas and Rag feel kind of slow. Prediction time, I vote for 0 to 3. 0 to 3, I think this deck could go 0 to 3. Miguel, thank you very much for resubbing. I'm sorry if I didn't thank you, I was erroneously distracted. Good morning, hey Jane. A decent priest deck? I don't think it's a great deck. It has, I think, the problem that a lot of priest decks have, where you have like so many spells and removal cards and like, not that we have that many, but we have enough that like it's just gonna be, there's gonna be a lot of games where you're just holding like a Ripple in Time and a Deliverance on a 2/2 and a Void Shard against a 5/5, and you're like, okay, well, Guess I hope that they keep playing odd cost minions. Can't really do much proactive with the deck, which is, you know, whatever. We drafted it. We weren't offered any of the good classes, so I don't feel like we like threw away any wins or anything.
Tyrande versus Tyrande.
You give me strength. Queen Ajara demands your rebuke.
I don't want to start with that. Handmaiden is nice? Yeah. Handmaiden's a good card. But if you have Handmaiden in your opener, again, you're just kind of like not doing anything and hoping that your opponent's like going to be doing stuff that lines up with what you're doing. Which does happen sometimes. Some games will look easy, right? We're like, oh, deliver their guy. Void shard their guy. Actually kind of would rather have the Peon. Now, if if I never can kill this card, I'll regret that. But why'd you move to Seattle? I moved to Oregon, and I moved to Oregon because I was dating a lady, and there was actually some implications with the stream as well.
That's right.
There was some complications with the contract I signed with Liquid living in California. Each state has some different labor laws or like in this case independent contracting laws. So that made me sick. Yeah, it's a good card.
Let's see what side of the bed I walk on.
So what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen with what? Sorry.
Is there adventure over here?
It's like here's the turn where you want to just like, I guess this is fine. Look at the heal. We're seeing the punish right in front of our eyes. Also what, like Mothership maybe. Get out of range of those things. Chromie is good and I would pick Chromie. I would never pass Chromie. I think Chromie's better than Shaw.
Light cannot exist.
Plus it's fun. What's in Oregon? Trees. A lot of trees. I like trees. I actually went out yesterday in the middle of the stream, took like a 2 or 3 minute break. And
The two are one.
it smelled like I was camping. It smelled like I had gone out camping. It was a nice smell. I mean, I've smelled Oregon trees now for almost a year, but it was a hot day and a very temperate night, and it was very refreshing.
Hogs on the loose.
Please, a gorge, some balls, no rake poker. You don't want any rake poker. That is drafted.
I've got an idea!
I'm starting to think, playing this game out, that these are going to be the key to winning the game. Like trade, accumulate resources, and then ripple.
A simple spell.
Slot machines in any bar and restaurant, are there? I haven't seen too much of that. I want to heal my guy. What does this do? The one to all enemies?
You win.
It's such a different experience from LA. Yeah, there are no trees in LA. And it smells like dirt and urine in a lot of parts in LA. How I miss it.
Taranda versus Gul'dan.
Your soul shall be mine!
Queen Ajara demands your rebuke.
Finland has slot machines in the grocery stores. Oh, nice. We're playing against our age-old foe. If it ain't old, Arse Muncher. Scourge of the arena underworld. Red, you literally have no ass? I was playing with... I got nothing. No. Do you have one? I got Hank Hill's butt.
Tracking their movements.
I've kind of noticed whenever I am getting like intimate with a lady, if any of them are ever, you know, so inclined to grab hold of my butt, they'll usually kind of just do it like this. They'll be like, you know, like, or whereas when I grab their butts, I'm usually like, oh, they're usually like, you know, just on the, you know, outward on the cheeks, you know, just kind of. They don't. There's not. I mean, I guess I can't really grab like a big meaty handful.
I've got an idea!
I have an okay rump. Zelda, you got a plump dumper, dude. I saw that video you. saw that video you leaked on the Discord. Oh yeah, I got a nice booty. They poke your butt? Oh yeah. I mean, they don't poke it. They just, you know, they don't. You know, they take a small piece. Small piece of it.
That's right. Feel groove.
That's not great. They poke your anus. Well, you know. Hey, Bun Bun, what's up, dude? Give me some help, buddy.
Back tomorrow. Light cannot exist.
My butt is pretty nice. How is everyone tonight? Who is poking whose anus? Everyone's poking my anus in chat, apparently. Redbeard likes a finger up the bum. What the hell? Why are we all saying these words? I mean, I'm not opposed to a little bit of casual exploration, but why am I getting ostracized?
Light cannot exist without the
This guy gets it. Hey, Veritas with the raid. What the heck? Thank you so much, Mr. Veritas. This is a mighty kind gesture, my friend. Appreciate that immensely. I told Veritas not to raid someone who would so cruelly taunt a stable full of rams. I only was taunting, and I mean I wasn't taunting, but I was only taunting save file because I wanted to see if I would pull a ram out of your deck. That's all. Really want to play this, but I can't. I could probably do it next turn if he doesn't spawn me, right? Like, what's the rush to get spawned? Also, if we don't do it, maybe we can get an against all odds or something. God damn it! Against all odds is still pretty good here. I get to hit him in the face for 8, right? Well, I can't deal with big minions easily. You don't have any worries. The raid is brought to you by Save. Please shout out Save instead. He told me to raid a streamer that cruelly taunt a stable full of rams, and I thought of you. I think you're both wonderful, and I won't taunt either of you. I really needed a spell this turn. Guess it doesn't make a huge difference. I guess I can't do that. But I think you're both wonderful, and we could shout you both out because I think you're both great streamers. Go for a silence. Just draw. You know what I could do? I guess I could do this and that. Draw that one, right? It's kind of like 1 mana deal 8, right? He doesn't gain the life. No one is judging you for where your finger is put in. Thanks, Miguel. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's cool. If we can get like a buttload of viewers today, at some point we'll switch over and play Runeterra and do our bounty.
The might of Stormwind.
Darn it. Oh, that's so bad. Yes, very bad for me. I only need 4 damage. Silence a minion? Wait. I only need 1 stinking damage? Wait, I have 1 billion.
Strike! Strike harder!
Revere her.
Doesn't trade bold? Yeah, that was a... The Arse Muncher. I guess the Arse Muncher doesn't trade. Mr. Smite from Ripple, I'm from the future. How are you? Have your taunt minions take damage 10 times. What is this? What the hell? I have taunts. Order? Mine? Did I mess up? But thank you both again, Sapile and Veritas. I really appreciate you guys thinking a little old me. Like I said, we're trying to have in the next couple of days, a large viewership night. And the raids help out a ton for that. So that perhaps we can do our bounty, play an hour of Runeterra, and make a little money. So, spread the word across all of Twitch, Amaranth, anyone. Redbeard's trying to make money. Who else are big streamers? Shroud.
Tyrande versus Jaina.
The quest is easier to do in Mercenaries, is it? It feels like it's pretty easy in Arena, no? What mode are they paying you to play? Any mode. So it means I get to play the, I get to play that single player mode I like. They just want me to turn Runeterra on for an hour. I'm down. It's tough because the bounties through Twitch, if you don't average a high enough viewer count, then they won't pay you anything. So sometimes it's cool because they'll give you the game for free, but it's also like, well, I don't want to end Hearthstone early to make a guaranteed $0. I could stream an extra hour of Hearth and make, you know, probably $0. Yeah, sometimes you make like 5 or 10 or 20 bucks, or people, you know, I don't know, we get extra followers or something. There's a lot of peripheral benefits to streaming Hearthstone Arena in abundance for me. Runeterra for free? Holy cow! Other games they give you for free that you have to pay. They gave me Monster Train for free. I think you have to buy that game. But I had a lot of fun. Then I played it for like a month off stream, 2 months maybe. We actually streamed it another time when there wasn't a bounty. I like that game. And this is like that. I really wish we had an amulet in this deck. It's a big... I'm a big fan of that card. Have I played Slay? I actually haven't, which is crazy because I'm sure I would enjoy it. Because the Runeterra single player mode, it's a lot like the Hearthstone solo adventures, which I think are the second best content in Hearthstone. It's a lot like that, but you have to play Runeterra, which is fine. I'm just not anywhere near as proficient playing Runeterra as I am at playing Hearthstone. But I think it's fun sometimes to play a game you're not super proficient at. He went face, right? I attacked. I just kind of forget about this delayed animation. Okay. His hand looks markedly worse. Dual Slander will not stand. I've been having fun with duels, actually. I think duels is kind of like a less enjoyable solo adventure experience. You're stuck on a timer. You don't really get a lot of decks going, especially if you're playing like ranked, like actual ranked.
I don't have enough mana.
I think duels is fun.
I'll do back tomorrow.
Ooh, that's a good draw. Did I trade? Kind of scared. I've never seen Runeterra gameplay. It's more complicated than Hearthstone, but less complicated than Magic, basically. But the game is beautiful, and the animations are sick, and the audio effects are awesome.
Beyond your
Remember when people said Runeterra was going to kill Hearthstone? Yeah, nothing kills anything. Everything's already dead. I want the 5/5. It's not the 5/5.
Strike!
I ain't no
Strike harder!
But I mean, Hearthstone's gonna be around for, if they want it to be, it'll be around for 20 years. It will probably never be as big as it was in the first year or two it came out, but it could be. If they made a Hearthstone 2 and fixed a lot of the botched features and let people import their collections, I think Hearthstone 2 could be very popular. And I'm not so sure how much it would benefit me, because I think it would bring back a lot of humongous streamers, like, I don't know, Hafu and Crip probably more so, and all the constructed streamers probably, and Raynad and whatnot.
I ain't no snitch.
Don't see them ever doing that, ever. I would be surprised if they never make a new client for Hearthstone, if Hearthstone's still around in 5 or 10 years. I'd be very surprised, but I'm no expert. It took Magic a long time to make a new client, but they were forced to when Hearthstone took a large portion of their player base. So in order to be competitive, they sort of had to finally put something good out that people enjoyed. Double trade in the 7/7. Let's play those two. Could look for something, but
That is not a valid target.
The will of the Forsaken is unbreakable.
it's a good partner. They removed Runeterra's arena and said we're going to focus on the single player mode, and then 3 weeks later said we're stopping development on single player to focus on PvP. Yeah, I heard that happened, but I was surprised that the single player mode was still in there. I was like, I booted it up, I'm like, oh man, I don't want to do this if I can't play the single player mode. But it said there was like a new single player mode, like a new, it was like, oh, you know, like lit up and it was like new. I was like, oh, cool. Because that, I enjoyed that a lot. I never played the arena mode, but I did play that solo one. I had a blast. Darn it. Is Gwent a thing? Life Coach promoted it and I didn't hear anything about it. Gwent's still a thing. Zelda likes Gwent.
I don't have enough mana.
Getting a third one out would be quite nice. Going to Costco? Do you need anything? Yeah, could you get me like a giant barrel full of chocolate chip muffins? Please. They released the 2.0, but right after that they pulled back on development of it any further. Oh, okay. Weird. Well, that's really weird because they're promoting. I saw Crip was playing. So, I mean, I know a lot of people were probably offered the bounty.
Fresh out of the oven.
Oh, that's a pretty good one of these bad boys. Silence a minion and summon a copy of it. Silence a minion? 10 is an even number, right? too shabby. Wrong. Thanks for the follow. Wrong. I miss the old Client of Magic because you could buy and sell cards for IRL money, yeah. But it was just so expensive. I mean, like, you could do that, but everybody lost more money on it. Which is, you know, I don't know. This is why I always kind of push back on this, like, Hearthstone can't do things or can't charge money for things. Because I think people will pay for things they enjoy. Especially now that, you know, like probably 5 years ago, Hearthstone probably could have got away with it more when they had less competition. They were a bigger game with a bigger player base, and they had the capability of like expanding on what they did and charging some money. Instead, they did nothing, and then did nothing, and then did nothing, and then gave us mercenaries and charged people $1 billion to play it. It's like, okay, and then nobody wanted to do that.
Time runs out on me.
The Queen's trove is forbidden!
Snap took a terribly pay-to-win turn with the last update. I never even got invited to beta, so Snap is dead to me. Is it out yet? Do I have any Murlocs? Can I ever die to like a Pyroblast if I play all those? I have no Murlocs. Could play 2 dragons. I like die to a double fireball from this thing. I'm just gonna take this.
Let's see what side of the bed. Let's see what side of the bed.
I'm scared. Does Battlegrounds have any pay-to-win features? Yeah, you have to buy the perks to get 4 heroes. If you want to be actually like truly competitive, you kind of need that. But you can play with 2 heroes or whatever. I think it originally started out, everybody got 3 maybe? Maybe I'm wrong about that. I think I recall everybody having 3 heroes, and then at some point they made it like you pay for 4, and if you don't get it, you get 2. Maybe everybody always had 2. I guess who's on today's Hearthstone Daily Moments? Is it Dreads? Or is it me? One of those people I find to be far more important. Is that a word? Devour? Not great.
Fabrics fit for her majesty.
It's a good draw.
Light cannot exist.
It was 3 for like a month. Then they added the pass and it was 2 to 3. And the update hit and it was 2 to 4. Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Error. Hot bucket.
I wouldn't be surprised if Snap is doing the thing where they release a totally unreasonable monetization system, then pull back 50-75% of it, and people say, okay, that's way better, great, even though that's where they wanted it all along. Yeah, that is a thing people do, huh? Having 2 hero choices is not the end of the world in Battlegrounds. In the current meta, the heroes aren't all that unbalanced unless you get Drekthar and Vandar offered. I would disagree. If you're like truly trying to be competitive, there's actually always a humongous gap in viability. There's usually like 10 like good heroes or less probably. There's a big difference between like the 3rd best hero and the 33rd best hero.
A simple spell.
Guild Wars does this and it enrages me. Get the early people to pay a unreasonable price because they feel they have to, then put it on sale for everybody else in a month. Marvel Snap, but new cards, it could be meta defined behind a $150 paywall. You can't do these cards without paying. Well, since they didn't invite me into the closed beta or the open beta or the anything, I hope that they crash and burn. I can't even play it, so who cares? And I think somebody was saying I'm at, like, I don't get to someone was saying like people's progress is going to be maintained, so I'm just like, if I ever want to play it, I'm super far behind. That's dumb.
Let's see what
That stinks.
How did I get here?
Against all odds. Sure. Did he spend $600 on Snap? Yeah, he probably made more money from his YouTube, so it's probably worth it. He probably writes it off. I'm sure he put out a Snap video or two, right? Speaking of which, everybody should head over to the Redbeard YouTube and, I don't know, hit the buttons, subscribe and all that crap. Helps me out. Can I, like, search Snap or something? Yeah, Zeddy's got a... I will not be playing Marvel Snap anymore. This is not okay. See, it's got 15,000 views. What is 15,000 views gonna buy you? Maybe like $100 on all these Snap videos. Maybe 50 to $100 maybe.
Time runs out on me.
I was surprised at letting people keep progress from the closed beta, open beta, sure. I don't know the difference between those words, personally speaking.
Well, okay then.
It's a hard fought, long game. I'm glad we won it. Have your taunt minions take damage. Well, yes, I'm making progress. Red's an alpha. He doesn't know anything beta related. I'm surprised they're letting people keep progress. I was trying to let people keep progress, but only once the beta was open.
Taranda versus Rexa.
Yeah, I don't know.
Let the hunt begin.
Queen Ajara demands your rebuke.
I mean, it's fine. I don't have a huge desire to play something different. It would be kind of cruddy if Snap became like the new Twitch meta. And, you know, I was at a huge disadvantage, but it doesn't look like people really respond super aggressively to Snap or super favorably. You know, I mean, I would like to have played it and maybe I would have enjoyed it, but at the end of the day, who cares? Red is an alpha? That explains the feature set. What? Are you saying I'm undeveloped? That's fair.
Love is just an arrangement away.
Usually in the closed beta, they give you a huge amount of in-game currency just so that people can test the stuff. Well, they didn't give me a code to download the game. And they gave it to Dreads, so unsurprisingly, the game seems to be destined to fail. Now, I'm just finding out now that they were smart enough to get save file 17 involved, so one good deed does not wash out an evil deed. If you wanted people under the age of 65 to play the game, probably didn't want Dreads as your spokesperson. Alright, who is making Red reviewers also watch include Post Malone? What the hell words did you just say? And what is a poster of Malone? Carl Malone?
Exist without the dark.
I don't understand how there are people streaming Snap with 8 viewers, but they didn't give closed beta access to Redbeard. Yeah. Everybody was fairly convinced they did give me access, but I couldn't find an email on... I used 2 different accounts and... applied twice? I applied twice with 2 different accounts. I went into all my strange,
Light
if I had hit, I'd be able to hit again.
dark.
Eh. Sure, whatever, fuck it. I wish I would've hit last turn. Imagine so you can get a way to actually look at Post Malone. I change his channel when he appears on my TB. My cats are scared of him. Gotta look out for the cats. Promotions tab? Yeah, I went into the promotions tab, the spam tab, the regular tab. Went everywhere. Ben Brode hates you because you have a better beard. I definitely have a better beard than Ben Brode. What the hell? Oh, who cares? Card is quite powerful.
The two are one.
I like being a priest because I don't feel like I'm inevitably just dead against a hunter, you know? Probably one of the reasons I like playing priest and warrior. You match up against a hunter, it doesn't feel like, oh, I'm obligated to lose here.
Let fall the sands of time.
He's gonna go face, right? So I'm gonna go down to 14. It's 11 damage. I'm gonna be able to deal 8. And trade there. Down to 3, it's 9. So I'm not quite there. So let's trade here. Deliver here. Trade here.
Oh, okay then.
Hey little lady kitten, how are you? They sent out more AU as a game now. Oh, that's right. I drank a tab?
I wonder.
Where's my tab? It's going to be cheaper, right? Maybe next turn, 4, 3, 1. Oh, it costs 0. Wait, it costs 0? Recovering? Were you sick? What is objectively a solid benchmark rate of facial hair growth with just by a beard in one's username? It's really not about the hair on your face, it's about the hair in your heart. You can have beard in your name as long as you have beard in your heart, okay? Good question though. Like heartworms? Sort of. But they're in your heart instead of in Dreads' butt. I love you, Redbeard. Wow, that's a good feeling to be loved. Tell me the song that never gets stuck in my head. You love this one? It's a good tune. It's a nice little ditty. Wait, I'm drawing all these cards. 8. Alright. Now we're happy. Now we're happy, Pappy. Which is what I call my friend save file 17, Pappy.
I ain't no snitch. You got the wrong guy.
At the most I can heal? I guess I could heal for 4. I don't really want to. I had a beard in my heart a while ago and it cost me $167,000 in medical bills to get it removed. Might have been cholesterol. Do not recommend. Oh my god, I'm glad you're alive though. I'm glad you're here. Just also, can you ever fake your own death and let Cadguard pay that bill and then Cad Sanchez moves to Zihuatanejo, Mexico and opens up a scuba shop? Alright, we got 16, 19, 22, 25. Oh my god, I'm 1 damage short. 9 is even. Am I really like 1 mana off? 16, 19, 22, 25. Well, if I'm pulling like even minions here, I'm totally fine with it.
For I have been chosen.
Okay. Huh. Whenever this minion gains attack, blah 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 blah. Lethal? No, not lethal.
Ain't no snitch.
Shut the hell up, dude. PM your debt and I'll head out in 20 minutes. I'll accept everyone chat's medical bills and then go fake my own death in a whirlpool accident in the Bermuda Triangle. They'll never find your body there. 9 is odd? Yeah, I know. If I rolled like 2 3-2s or 3-4s, I would blow up my whole board here and I'd feel really bad. But I don't really have a choice.
Well fought. I concede.
Have you ever thought about pivoting to doing crossword puzzles instead of Hearth? Orator's been doing that, hasn't he? Or maybe Crypt was doing that. I was watching somebody who's like, playing crossword puzzles? They owe 2K in civil bills for knocking over streetlight and some car dodging nonsense. Will you pick that up? Make sure you pay your bills. Otherwise, you know, you're going back to prison. You're gonna have dreads as a roomie. And he hasn't felt the loving touch of a woman in quite some time.
Tyrande versus Gul'dan.
Your soul shall be mine.
What was that song?
Queen Ajara demands your rebuke.
Can we go somewhere else? What song can we play? Let's just throw this on. Redbeard, do you ever get tired of Hearthstone? In the grandest sense of the term, no. A lot of nights, you know, you'll have 2 or 3 bad runs, and I'm like, I might just end. Sometimes I do, and sometimes you like queue up another one, get a good deck, and end on a high note, or have a good run. But yeah, like, overall, no. Game to game, night to night, there are periods where sometimes I'm like, you feel more tired, or... But I've talked about it a bunch, but I'll mention it again. I like streaming more than I like playing Hearthstone, and I like playing Hearthstone, so that's good for me. But like if the stream is kind of slow, if viewership's down, if there's like an event going on that kind of cuts into your viewership, or maybe you're, you know, people hate to hear it, but some nights you're not making any money, or chat's kind of slow, if it's like low viewership, bad Hearth, sometimes I'll be like, I'll just stream for 5 or 6 hours and come back tomorrow, rather than try to force it and become miserable and then get tired of Hearth and feel bad and so on and so forth. Yeah, to answer the question a little more succinctly, no, I don't get tired of Hearth. Not for large periods of time. I love how bad the new neutral totem is, isn't it? Hey, Katie, I was actually watching Katie. She's lurking. She told me she was lurking. I was watching Katie play Toontown. Toonville, I don't know. One, it made me think of Odd. I actually looked into the viewer list to see if maybe Odd was just like in there, because Odd loves Toontown or whatever. The game actually, you know, if I was a 14-year-old girl or young man 10 years ago, I'd probably be like, oh yeah, this looks awesome. You'd be like, it's kind of like Simpsons Hit and Run or Grand Theft Auto, Toontown. Yeah, I was lurking a bit in there. And, uh-oh. Well, I guess I can kill that one, huh? Yeah, we probably should. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so then now this is, you know, I was looking for a little bit of the Toontown game. Yeah, I like bounce around Twitch, you know, sometimes I'm watching this or I'm watching that, you know? But Katie said,
Well played.
you know, does anybody want to play? And there weren't 0 people there. People were clamoring for not just Katie, but also Toontown. And Katie said, does anybody want to play Toontown with me? Yeah. And then it was just like silent, and nobody chat or anything. There was a little period where nobody joined. And I thought to myself, there are very few games on Twitch where a beautiful, you know, 20-something young lady will say, does anybody want to play games with me? And nobody on Twitch chat will clamor to play. And oh my god, nobody truly wants to play Toontown. The old Disney MMO. It was my shit. It's nostalgic for me and it makes me happy. Yeah, I could tell, which is great. It was fun to watch. I like to watch people, you know, having fun. I just did. I was kind of struck by that realization. That was the first time I'd ever encountered any experience on Twitch where, again, beautiful lady asks a bunch of miserable goobers to play with her, and nobody played. It's a dead game. Yeah, I know. I know. I didn't know what it was except one of our viewers, another, you know, kind-hearted young lady, played Toontown. I was like, hey, you know, Audrey. Like, Aud, what's up? You know, what have you been up to? She's like, I've been playing Toontown for last 28 hours straight. You know, like, I haven't slept. I'm like, oh, what is that? Is that like a new game? She's like, no, it's some dead game. I'm collecting toon crystals. You know. Oh, okay. It's all lost on me. Remember, I'm an old man though, so don't let me ever ruin your toony fun or anything like that. I'm gonna coin it. I just don't mind squeezing out a heal. Sounds like she found a way to stream on Twitch without being harassed. No. Shortly after we started harassing her, I'm sure. She mostly leaks. Of course I didn't want to play. Yeah, I know. I wasn't dissing you. I was kind of dissing the game, but I actually wasn't there that long. And I'm assuming right after I left, a bunch of people were like, please let us play Toontown with you. And a bunch of like really, you know, old people started playing.
I hope this fits on the ship.
Say beautiful lady. Your taste in women isn't what I would call beautiful. For example, you think Amaranth is the best. I don't think Amaranth is the best at all. I don't think Amaranth is a gal that I would go out of my way to spend time with. And that being said, I've never met her. She might be really cool. And I think it would be foolish to claim that Amaranth isn't an attractive person. You or I may not be attracted to her, but I think it would be foolish to claim she's not attractive. And again, you know, we can have very different tastes in what we find attractive. And I don't really particularly care what you find or who you find attractive.
You got the wrong guy.
Totally out of her league anyway, bro. Yeah, exactly. I mean, who knows? And I don't know, or maybe she likes really hairy, fat, smelly turds. I don't know, some people like that. I wouldn't judge her harshly for that. In fact, I would probably find her more attractive if that was her type. I, for one, find dreads attractive. You know who's that lady? Who's that lady? There was that lady that was hanging out here for a little while. Llama would remember. Maybe Gesticulate. He's got such a good memory. Haven't seen her in like a month or 2 months. She was like always like, oh, can we get the picture of Dreads? He's so cute. The first time I'd ever heard somebody say they found Dreads to be cute.
What you're gonna catch?
Amaranth the River, the only red-headed streamers? Yes. Yeah, I use Amaranth as a easy to understand personality for my jokes of like hot tub streamers and someone that people would know of when I reference the name. But I don't actually watch a ton of those type of streams, so I can't say like, you know, Baby Bunny 69. I don't know who that is. Is that if that's a person or not? I don't know. You know what I mean? So I think you might have missed the joke, Jimmy, but I've noticed that seems to probably be potentially a trend, maybe. Certain aspects of your living. Let's do that. It's a decent card. If I got a better cheap card option, I think that'd be okay. This card should let you discover like a 3 cost, a 4 cost, and like an 8 cost or something. It'd be kind of convoluted, but it's like you knew what you were getting. Also, I think this card could cost 0. I think it'd be kind of cool. I realized my sub ran out. It's horrible. My name is Baby Bunny 69. You're missing out. I mean, sometimes I go onto like a pornography.com slide. I don't know if you ever heard of it, where the ladies are actually naked and you don't have to pay anything. And sometimes I watch it. I mean, oh, what's going on here? Yeah. Stuck in things and people help them out. You need a proper lever to, you know, hoist them out of there. I spent some time looking at those things. Also, I really hurt my arm when I did that. I think I like tore a muscle in my arm or something like a month ago. I was washing my back and I could, I could barely move my arm. You don't have to pay any money, but boo, hoy, who boy are you paying? I am. What's happening? Why does my board keep going away into Dodo? The dinosaur. It's going up and vanished like fart in the wind, man. Thank you, little lady kitten, for the prime. Very much. I appreciate that. I'm kind of losing fatigue still, which is maybe good.
I've got an idea!
The will of the Forsaken is unbreakable.
My ear hurts. Okay, hold on. I'm coming back. But thank you very much, little lady kitten. I appreciate that very much. Sub hype, hell yeah. Can I get a little sub hype? I need him to be tapping. I think this game honestly could come down to fatigue. This feels like a fatiguey kind of game. I wish he would stop that. Truly. Oh, he's at 11? Oh, 14. Right, never mind. Big hitter, big hitter. Give me some big card, something good. Let's trade first.
These are due back tomorrow.
Might get 2 minions. We'll see. Is that a shadow card? No, that should be a shadow card, no? Maybe? Amaranth could buy you shit tons of Pokemon packs if she was your girlfriend. Yeah. Do you think she'd want to be, though? I don't think so. She probably wouldn't want to do that. Although I am a very generous lover. So, perhaps. Maybe she really likes, The Simpsons. And Weezer.
Turning tides. We'll switch your mind.
I just play Spawn a Deathwing, discards to see Sarah.
King's honor, friend.
It's fine. Hope he takes the free trade.
I cannot do that.
Yes, I can. Alright, we have Ripple in Time, and we have Void Shart. But I'm kind of gonna lose the fatigue more. Maybe I don't want to draw him. Bet she loves Nickelodeon t-shirts. Who doesn't? She wouldn't even make you donate to her PayPal to talk to her. She might even write your name on her boobs for free. What a kind-hearted lady.
Turning tides.
What a kind-hearted lady.
Mind.
She do that for little old me. Let's do this.
How did I get here?
That is huge. Huge. How do I draw that?
Let fall the sands of time.
Wow, that is so good. That is humongous. Oh. Man, I would have played that rune earlier and it really paid off. Possibility Seeker into Giant into Sunken Ritual, that's pretty good. My amulet's delightful.
Your soul shall suffer.
Was that wise?
Is that wise? Yelling at me? Perhaps not. Oh, that could be so good for him. What's the dude? I don't think I'm ever going to ejaculate again story? That I don't know. I am Amaranth IRL and I'm going to bang you. But you were mean, so I said no one left. Well, I was never mean to Amaranth. I have no firm opinions on Amaranth. Never talked to her, never met her, seen about 13 seconds of her content, and I have gathered from my observations that she's an attractive gal. She seems quite accomplished and seems rather intelligent and rather unabashed about her great gifts and seems to enjoy showcasing them for the world and benefiting financially off of that, and I would do the exact same thing if given the opportunity ever. Would be delighted to show my naughty bits and not be thrown in prison. Did you have to say burn? I formulate a firm opinion when I watch her stream as well. I didn't have to say firm, but I chose it deliberately. I chose that wordage. If you guys aren't hitting the follow button, now would be a good time. We're winning games. Our last deck went 9 or 10. No, the last deck went 10. This one went 5. Pretty neat, right? For $45 million over 3 years, I'd do some insane stuff. Flopping around a kiddie pool is rookie shit. Yeah, man. There weren't even any businessmen filling it with any kind of muck. Maybe there were, I don't know. DJ, thanks for the follow. Thanks again, Little Kitten, for the Prime, and Indigo for the Prime as well. Thank you very much, Indigo. I think you want to keep the guides. I used to pass cards like Guide. When Knight Captain first came out, I passed Knight Captains. And then Master Ben said he keeps Knight Captains in his hand going first. I think going second no matter what, and I think maybe going first no matter what. And Master Ben's way better than me. And then I used to pass cards like this. And then somebody's like, hey, you know Stan keeps that in his mulligan no matter what? I was like, oh, really? And I'm keeping it in my mulligan no matter what. And I think they're both right.
I cannot do
Armadoli, thanks for the follow, man. I'm gonna change the follower message. Can I change it to say something different? Followers? Blank is now following. Oh my gosh. Wait, I could have it say something else. Wow, there should be a channel point reward for that, no? Wait, why can't I adjust this? Just get some flippin' spells. I'll take the Divine Shield too. Blank is my friend now. Alright, somebody follow. Would that be a cool channel point reward? Change the follow message? You couldn't, write anything vulgar or anything. Why would you always pass a 5-mana deal 3 Phoenix? Because starting the game with a 5-drop, historically in Hearthstone has been very bad. It could result in you dying, not just in the game, but also in real life. Why is it +1? Oh, from the thing. Yeah, I mean, I kind of have to do that even though I don't want this card. I don't want it for diddly squat, but whatever. I guess I could shoot it. No, not the sub one, the follow one, where the message comes up. Hold on, we'll see if we changed it with the next one. We'll see if anybody follows. I'm gonna keep an eye on it. Oh, Eagle Eater. Wait, did it show up? Oh crap. Eagle Eater. I'm sorry, I think I missed it. I only have one holy spell, right? So if I want to use this, then this goes, goes offline. You still used to draft it. Yeah. You would always take Knight Captain, never pass it. I've passed some Knight Captains, periodically because it's, while good, I find it to be boring, but never because it's bad or anything. But I'm gonna pitch it in your mulligan.
Wanna blow something up?
Shit. I feel debilitated. It has an odd attack. I have a 50-50 chance of getting against all odds. No, I have a 1 in 3 with Deliverance. Yuck. This guy's deck is full of big shitters. God damn it. Frickin' heck. I mean, I'm dead to Battle Master, but I might be able to live. So favorite workout, I do 2 hours of diddly squats. Dude, you probably have a plump dumper. You probably got a huge fat arse. Blank has made the worst mistake of their lives. Wow, I don't like that trade from them. I mean, I love it for us, but I don't think that's a particularly well-executed maneuver. So now I'm not dead, which is cool. Can't really do much of what I want though. And I guess I don't really care if this one can take the stuff. I guess I don't play this though because
The will of the Forsaken is unbreakable.
I'm so close to activating it. I need him to tap every turn. I need all my Warlock opponents to tap because I think we can win in Fatigue with this deck against a lot of decks. But we also draw an abundance of cards.
We are one.
Might just do this. I get to see 4, 5 cards.
Seed grows in power.
Oh, I need to kill that. Alright, we just need a against all odds. I did not get an against all odds. I could trade it in C1. Just gonna do this and get against all odds. If I do this and this, I get to draw 3, but that's still less than... I'll see a... Well, I guess I don't see any of these, huh? Maybe that's better. Hey, Farlow.
I wonder.
Oh my god, wait. Hold on. Lethal? Is it lethal with, like, attack here, Battle Master, silence it, trade it, 16, 22? Yeah, huh? Okay, we just have to be deliberate with our positioning. We need to silence this, right?
Please.
Hope I don't mess this up.
Strike.
6 mana Wind Fury lethal? Yeah, but you have to silence your guy and you have to get the position right. That was legit 5-head. Redbeard's on a roll right now. Redbeard's killing it. That was one way to do it. Don't you have to do it that way? Or did I have it either way? I didn't count. Yeah, 6, 12, 8, 16, 19, 22 plus the other one. You could also just silence the 0-1. Oh. I thought he had healed. I thought he could heal mid-turn.
Taranda versus Leroy.
Your way was better. We got more damage my way. Just in case he was at a higher life total and you guys, you know, someone might have missed it. Probably Dreads would have missed it.
Najara demands your review.
Style point. Sorry. People are probably like, what the fuck is he doing? I think you could keep that, but yeah. Handmaiden, Dead Ringer, Spirit Guide. I think I'd rather have all of those things. A much better hand. Make it simple. Just silence the taunt. No, that's like a chat play. I'm an entertainer. Taunt. Some of us care about our legacies. He had a healing instant in his hand. Hearthstone took the mechanic from MTG tonight. Yeah, I think he had a counter spell.
Don't burst my bubble.
He had a, what's a... Congregation? Is that a card? Was that an instant? I could not resist the powers.
I could not resist
I
Najara's
didn't know Paladin had a Leroy skin.
Thank you, chum.
Shut up. Chum. Okay, well I gotta play, I guess. Sort of.
That's right. Feel groove.
I can get that next turn if I want it. We can bump, heal, coin, deliverance. I don't think I will, but... Thank you. What are class rankings looking like with the new card influx? Can't really say. You can never say until a couple of days into like the new meta. The issue being, one, I haven't seen all the cards. I know they're out now, but I haven't seen them all, so that's detrimental to my my rankings. You don't know what other sets are gonna be in, so like if Witchwood is in, maybe you know Druid's got terrible Witchwood cards, and maybe they show up a higher percentage than you would expect. You don't really know. But the Hunter cards that I've seen seem almost all of them seem utterly broken, and a lot of the Warlock cards have seemed pretty bad. But again, I haven't seen them all. But that would be my first first thought is that Hunter's going to be very good.
Strike. Strike harder.
And Warlock seems like it's not getting a ton of good cards. Thank you, chum. I gave Warlock Deadly Shot. Yeah, Deadly Shot's not a super strong card, though. Deadly Shot with a 6/6 attached to it for 2 more mana is a lot better. It's a dragon and procs dragon synergies and whatnot.
Initializing descent.
Be cool to see the shakeup. Yeah, and at the end of the day, that's part of the fun, right? Is we could speculate, but the first day everyone's gonna ask me all day what the best class is, and I'm just gonna say whichever one I'm playing. That's kind of what I do. If I'm doing well, if I'm like 6-0 or 7-0, I'm like, oh, this is the best class. And if I have like a 2-2 deck or a 2-3 deck, I'll be like, oh, that's definitely the worst class, but I have no idea. I want to silence that, I guess.
Voices, please.
I suppose I can hit that and heal it. I'm really just kind of stalling and just trying to see if we can find our Spirit Guides are against all odds to, things line up perfectly. It's tough to beat a Buckler that gets 4 Divine Shields. But yeah, it's fun to see over the first couple of days. And then like we can play all the classes. Like right now, I know if I draft a Druid, I'm gonna get a bad deck. If I draft a Demon Hunter, I know I'm gonna get a bad deck. That's pretty good.
I've got an idea. Love is just an arrangement away.
Actually, Secret from Hand, a new card type from the next expansion. If you take 15 damage while this card is in your hand, your opponent gains 8 armor. Is that a real card? The real problem is it's not an odd health or odd attack dragon. Otherwise, we could maybe top deck a way to wipe the board. Instead, he's wiping our butts. Spirit Guide is certainly the way in which we will come back if we do come back. But I don't think we do. I need to get I need him to buff this card. +1/+1. Trade here for some reason. Forget to attack, heal my face. I draw against all odds. I don't think a lot of those things are gonna happen. I do want to say thanks again to Save File and Veritas for rating us collectively.
Your feeble magic.
Oh, that didn't feel good. Sorry. That's not good. Void Shard. It's here. Am I alive?
I don't have enough mana.
We got catfished. 6. So what was I going up to? 12. I kill that. He has 9. I like that we had a shot to live that turn. I think that was better than drawing a... Well, we already had the Ripple. Thanks, Save File and Veritas. Yeah, I think we shouted him out, but check out those guys. Veritas 1267849. One of the former #1 leaderboard, rank 1 leaderboard players. I think lately, he's been pathetic #2 or 3. I think he beat me when I was like, I think I was like 5th, wasn't I? And he was like 4th, or I was 4th and he was 3rd. Oof. Skilled. If we top decked against the odds, we could buff his dude and cast it. I had a buff in hand. Or did I have? Fifth? Yeah, somewhere in there. I can't remember. The last leaderboard, I think we were like 50th or 60th or 40th or something. Still pretty good, I think.
Queen Ajara
Game is hard, man.
demands your rebuke.
Game is hard. There's some really good players still. Fortitude? Oh, you're right. Oh, did I have enough mana for that? That'd be cool. Oh, yeah, I forgot. That card is a card. Forgot Fortitude did something. Good stuff, yeah. I just like making the leaderboard because, I mean, I play a lot, so I get a little more wiggle room. Like, if you're only doing 30, then whatever you get is what you get. I do like 200 runs or more, maybe. But I also take the fun cards and get stream sniped sometimes, and I also don't always pay attention to the game because, hear me out, I'm just goofing around with Twitch chat, so. I know Veritas IRL. He used to work with my brother. He's a good guy. I have not met him in person, but I have met Judge, and I know I think they've met in person, and I know they're friends. And I would consider Judge, well, you know, an internet friend, but I hung out with Judge in person twice or 3 times, different events. If Judge and I were both collectively at a an event, I would seek him out. I would go out of my way to try to like find him. Have I met Dreads? Yeah, I met Dreads at TwitchCon, and then Dreads came down to LA to visit his family, and we hung out for another day. He actually came on my stream. Dreads is the only one of only a few people to ever come on my stream. And he hung out for way too long and wouldn't go home. And then when he left the front door open. And I don't mean he left the front door unlocked. I mean he left the front door open. He opened it and then locked the door, but it's like a pad. It's like a master lock, or not. It's like a padlock, deadbolt. And he like did the bolt and then closed the door, and then the bolt slammed, and then the door opened, and he just walked away and went home. And that was at like 2 in the morning. And then I finished my stream at like 4 or 5 or 6 in the morning. And I went downstairs and I'm like, why the fuck is the door open? I was like, oh, Dreads left in the middle of the night and left the door open. We'll say it was the wind. Is Dreads short? He Dreads like 5'7", or 5'6", 5'7" maybe? In American units or whatever. He says he's like 5'8" or 5'10" or something, but that's certainly not the case. There's a 0% chance that's accurate. Just don't really want to play that and just let him chomp me up with this damn hippo. But as tall as a hobbit, Dreads isn't an overly tall man. It's because he's from Canada. Well, he's from LA originally, but I think he's from Beverly Hills or something. I think he said his father is a lawyer, and they were very rich, and he looked down on the rest of us because of that. Maybe 6'3". I'm like 5'10", but I'm like a solid. I'm a little taller than 5'10", but less than 5'11". Play this. Let's see what we get. Hopefully we give us a semblance of a play. I could play that. I could play that too. Guess I'll just play this. Feeling that doesn't seem to matter too much. Maybe a little bit. That's where I want to be. Living in Beverly Hills. Beverly Hills. Rolling like a celebrity. I actually I wouldn't put that in my top, like, 75 favorite Weezer tracks. It's okay, though. I like Weezer a lot, though. Of course he's rich. He makes billions from Twitch on top of that. He does. That's true. He makes billions from Twitch. I've heard that. We trades there. He trades here. Why not? I trade there. I play the Dingus Drake. Ain't it good? Yeah, I mean, it's okay. It's serviceable. I won't switch it off, but I won't seek it out. That album is okay too. It's not Pinkerton. It's not the blue album. It's not the green album. But it's, you know, it's got 4 or 5 good songs and probably 3 or 4 like little songs you'd be like, oh yeah, I could throw these on too. Min. My sister's not a huge Weezer fan, but she loves the song Peace, I think, by Weezer. If he doesn't crack it open, I'm gonna silence the shit out of it. Could also push 16. 16 16's a lot. I guess I don't want a copy of that. I could play one of these suspects though. Let's silence it. Oh, why does it go there? Wait, why the hell did that go in the middle?
You got the wrong guy.
Did I miss something? Why? That kind of screws my Battle Master position. Why did that happen? My siblings older or younger? My brother's older and my sister's younger. What's my favorite Weezer album? Oh, Pinkerton, 100%. The Blue album is their best album. It feels like a, it feels like a greatest hits. But Pinkerton's my favorite by far.
You got the wrong guy, pal.
Maybe it's related to the enemy's position? That doesn't make any sense. No other card works that way. I've never seen that. I actually really like the Green album. I don't think there's a bad song on the Green album. Good news, we are
Strike! Then strike harder!
Your strength
This time.
Blizzard listen to you and let your ripple cost 0. Yeah, why did that cost 0? Oh, from the thing? We've actually rolled that card twice, the 2/4 Ogre, and it's discounted our cards twice. I'll remember this. Putting in the middle makes no sense. Yeah, no, that makes no sense. Yeah, no card ever puts it arbitrarily in the dead center of the board or in between two minions. Sometimes it summons to the right of what is summoning it. Sometimes it summons to the far right, no matter what. And even that feels inconsistent. Maybe they're working on making it as inconsistent as possible. Violet, thank you for the follow as well. What about who else? What is everyone else's favorite Weezer album? Anybody ever had the problem of not being able to enter the arena? The gold and the money button is grayed out. It's like that for 3 days now. You might have to close it down and reopen it. You might have to uninstall and reinstall. Some people have had that problem. I don't really know of like an easy solution, but I hope you find it because the arena is so fun and I love it. And I like when new people follow, like Bavad, my friend Bavad. I do. Yours too? I regret not going to the Weezer Fall Out Boy Green Day tour. I would not want to go to that. But only because I have no desire to see Green Day or Fall Out Boy. And, you know, how old is Rivers Como now? I mean, I'd still be, you know. He's 52 now. I probably saw him, God, how old am I? God, I probably saw him, 20 years ago. He's like my age then. He was old then. But yeah, I'd still enjoy it, I'm sure. Blue. I meant Pinkerton. The Blue album is the only Weezer album I can listen to anymore. Really? I feel bad for you. Not like in like a jerk way, just, you know, not listening to the best one. It's tough. Yeah. So much removal, and if he's not removing my stuff, then fine. But yeah, I saw Weezer play. Wow, give him an 8-drop. So 1. I don't mind that card. I don't mind that card either. Yeah, I get a 3/3 either way. It's worse on our mana, but let's see what he rolls. Actually, 1. Wow. Smart to have a bunch of cheap spells. I hope I don't drop Power Word Fortitude. So Weezer a couple months ago in Boston, and they crushed. I saw Weezer. Tokyo Police Club open for them, actually. And I'd already seen, I think, Tokyo Police Club by themselves. That was cool. It was at the Forum, though. The Forum was... it was before they remodeled the Forum. It wasn't a great venue. It was okay. But I saw them twice at the Universal Amphitheater in Universal Studios. and the first night they played like 15 singles, and then the Blue album straight through. And then the next night came back and played like 15 more singles, none of the ones they played the night before, not a single repeat, and then Pinkerton straight through. Those are, actually, I oftentimes reference my favorite concerts of all time. Those, I feel like I don't mention as often, but those were two of the best concerts I've ever been to. And I went with my buddy. I bought tickets, and I just was like, hey, let's just go. My friend Dan, I was like, don't worry. I think I was like, maybe like consider it your birthday present or just whatever. Just come with me. And we went to the Blue album, and then I was dating a gal, and I think I asked her to be my girlfriend. I was probably like 21 or 22 or 23 or something. And she wasn't a huge Weezer fan, but you know, she was just like, she had a good time, I think. River says he hates Pinkerton. I think he doesn't hate Pinkerton anymore. I'm not sure. I know there was a long period of time where he hated it. I think it's the best.
Let fall the sand.
But I could see, you know, artists and musicians, they always end up hating their own stuff, you know. They're like overly critical of their own creations and stuff. That's fine.
That's right.
I ain't no snitch.
Time to get ready.
That's actually incredible. Yeah, those were, I forgot about that. And then I saw them at like another festival somewhere. They like headlined or second headlined, and there was like 10 bands playing, and I was like, yeah, cool. And they played like an hour-long set or something. It was like a shorter set, maybe an hour and 10. And then I think I saw them like one other time, I think. And then I saw Rivers by himself play at the hi-hat in is that Eagle Rock? And then my buddy, I met him and his girlfriend down there, and it was, I've told that story recently on stream, but it was raining, and he played like 25 Weezer covers, or Weezer tracks, and then like a solo song or two, and then covered a couple of tracks. He was there for like 3 hours, and it was just like 45 people. And that was the last time I saw him. Some of the new cards you think will break Arena? I don't think anything will ever break Arena, actually, except maybe Cavern Dreamer. I think the new expansion cards are going to be very good. So Hunter cards. But I don't think anything will break Arena ever. You just are probably going to want to draft Hunter. I would hate if I had to play the same songs 100 times over. Yeah. Green Album's bland. Pinkerton is good musically, but yikes lyrically. You think so? You think the Green Album's bland? I mean, they're actually. I guess I kind of know what you mean. Green Album is very like, it's very succinct. It's very deliberate. Like it's just like, here's a 2.5 minute song that goes like verse, chorus, a solo, copying the the chorus melody, chorus, and boom, 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 boom. It's like 30 minutes long, but the songs are so good.
Let's see what
But maybe I'm blinded by my fandom. Wanted to use that to shoot him in the face, but it doesn't look like that's going to be happening for us. Hunter Mount broke Arena when it released? I don't think that's true. It was good though. I'm not sure what your definition of breaking Arena means. Making it so it's unplayable or unfun. I don't know if there's been like any meta that's quote unquote unplayable or unfun that I've played. Does this discard your lowest cost cards? I always forget that does that. But I always enjoy Arena. Can't kill that.
You got the wrong guy, pal.
Do you like the Pixies? I fucking love the Pixies. Particularly Doolittle. But Surferosa's pretty good too. And then they've got a couple of good tracks on that other album or two they put out. I saw the Pixies live. Actually, I think I saw Weezer open for the Pixies. Maybe I dreamt that. They banned the Hunter Mount? Yeah, that was a smart ban. Something good? There's ways to do things here. Maybe I give this one health. I might mess this up. I'm sorry if I do. I'm reminiscing about the pixies. Are you participating in the Theorycraft? I am not. They didn't invite me. I think if I asked them if I could do it, they probably would let me though. But I don't have a lot of interest. I have to make a move. I'm gonna run out of time. This needs to go in there. This should kill there. I guess this can... I guess I can shoot that one. Can I ever kill him? Oh god. Did I have lethal? I don't think so, right?
Can you get a spell?
Sorry if I did. I was distracted. I was thinking about how much I love the pixies. Hey, Crippy. Cripolly. Zelda, good to see you guys. The laptop temps are high. I might have to repaste it. You might have to, yeah. Nami Poo Poo, good to see you too, dude. Sorry, I was a little caught up in that turn. And my reminiscing of the pixies. I don't think Doolittle's flawless, but I do match. Tracks that are good on Doolittle are so good, it makes me quite happy. I mean, Ibis is huge and just wins the game if he, draw my whole deck, too. How many cards? He has 9, I have 10. I could hold it and play something else. Maybe. Maybe that's the play. He has a buttload of removal, though. This will be pretty good, right? I have another way, like, positioning matters for me, maybe. I don't know. I think if you play it and kill him next turn, it, you know, feels great and looks easy. I think if you, play it and he just, you know, what the hell? You play it and they immediately, you know, spawn a Deathwing it or siphon you, you're pretty disappointed. Hey, our first run, went 10 and this one went 8, and we're a Priest. I'm telling you, man, I have a lot of success with Priest, I feel. I like the class. As I mentioned, I think the keys, the absolute keys, are you just, most people I think know never pass a Spirit Guide. There are very few instances in which I would pass a Handmaiden. Also, I was watching Dread's draft a Priest and he wasn't very high on Deliverance. I was like, are you kidding me? This card is incredible. Just like so many games, we've just shot a 4-3 and summoned a 3-3 and drawn a card, or killed a Corporal and not lost the game on turn 2 or 3. This card's fun too. I'm gonna go pee. I also want to fill up this, not with pee, but with water.
Taranda versus Jaina.
My sorcery will prevail.
Queen Ajara demands your rebuke. I really hope that I make it to mulliganing this card. Alright, anyway. Okay, that's a good draw. Let's give him a Happy Midsummer Festival.
Midsummer Festival.
Happy happy Midsummer Fire Festival.
Side effects? Trust me.
Yeah, that's fine. Well, his hand looks great, it is, but we gotta get the spirit guides. We gotta get the handmaidens. They are, I like it. It feels like a combo deck. It's a good card.
You got the wrong guy, pal.
It's already doing its damage, but these are good. This man, this would be a great amulet deck too. Golly gee willikers.
Error. Hot bucket.
Anybody text me or anything?
Really? It's not too heavy.
Oh shit. Oh. Okay. Just on time.
Exist without the dark.
It is one of the best games in the past 3 years. Watched a couple streamers playing it a bit. It looked cool. Graphics look awesome.
The wails of these caverns chill me.
There's about 47 of these played in a row against me that have not drawn a freeze card. Just throwing that out there. This deck is kind of hard to use as well. Or kind of hard to sequence a lot of the time. When and how you use your removal, I think, is very important. Every run is something new and the dialogue is endless. How is every run something new? It's just like randomizes your stats and your weapons and stuff. My favorite game where every run is something new would probably be Toe Jam and Earl. Did they ever make like a Toe Jam and Earl you could play with your friends online in like modern kind of, you know what I mean? Kind of thing. Like the original one, but I could play with Zelda or something. It's good. Trade.
Strike!
We're not pushing any damage. We are developing a somewhat relevant minion, and maybe he's got to work to kill this. If this was a 5 power minion and this was a 3 power minion, that'd be cool. There's a story that progresses with every run and improvement you make. That sounds cool.
King's honor, friend.
It's time to go face. No. Wait, that's not actually that good. In fact, this is kind of a disaster. So it kills those two. But then I don't summon an 8/8. I could probably get more out of it, right? Maybe not, but probably. Well, let's hope. I also might be dead, I think.
The will of the Forsaken is unbreakable.
13, 16? We might be dead. We played It Takes Two. No, I've heard of it though. Didn't it win like Game of the Year or like two-player Game of the Year or something? Okay, it's like a puzzle game or something. A game I played with my friend Dan though at one point was Trine 2 or something. Man, the game was cool. I liked it. Toe Jam and Earl was released when we had pagers and no mobile phones. True. What year did Toe Jam and Earl come out? 93? 94? 91. So loud. Settle down.
The Queen's power is beyond your comprehension.
Time runs out on me.
Love of God, hit the 8-8. My cousin got it for his 9th birthday. I traded Sonic and Knuckles for my buddies Toe Jam and Earl. And honestly, I think it was a phenomenal trade. And then I kind of forgot I had it for like 10 years, and I was like, oh my god, I have this, and I opened it. I just, like every friend I've ever had, like, hey, play Toe Jam and Earl with me. There's like 3 people. Toe Jam and Earl, like, yeah.
Yeah, I don't need.
Good trade, yeah. What was that game called? Sonic and Knuckles? That wasn't as good as Sonic 2, man. You are a misguided fool if you think so.
Exist without the dark.
Oh shit, did he dredge that already or no? I missed that. Most Sonic games are boring. I agree. Sonic 2 is the best one because everybody had it, but it's not that good. It's not as good as I think any Mario game. I mean, I like some. It's not better than any of the good Mario games.
Turning tides.
It's fun. It's fun though. It's fun. It's different, you know. They increase Fire's rate? Not officially, but man, I've been rolling them a lot. Dreads has been rolling them. My opponents have been playing them.
Please don't burst my bubble.
The Bubble Wars coming.
Don't burst my bubble.
There should be an achievement.
Burst my bubble.
Give that minion a turn to
Please
get ready.
don't burst my
There should be an achievement for doing this,
Don't burst my
and then
bubble.
having them all die in like one turn.
My bubble. Please don't burst my bubble.
About to bloodlust lethal him here. Bumblers, yeah, it could be worse. Kind of cool peasant. This would be a good peasant, maybe. Elwyn Boar would be really good here, actually. This was the turn to get Boar. Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, the Chow Garden was my favorite part. I played that one, but I didn't play too much of it. I think I rented it from Blockbuster. You know what I was thinking about was, I really love Super Mario RPG, and I never owned it. My buddy had it, but I rented it from a place called Where. I remember this. I have this like 8 memories from before I was 20 years old or whatever. That's all I got. One of them is renting that game. That's a pretty good ripple, I guess, right? One of my memories was of renting that game, seeing it at Warehouse Video, not Blockbuster, Warehouse, and thinking like, oh, what, Mario? Okay, maybe. 8 mana, 1428, it's better than a Colossal. Actually worked out pretty well. Get to use a real spell on it, and you know, we still get most of the trades.
A simple spell.
I have a possibility seeker. I'm gonna hold that.
I've got an idea.
Oddworld was too odd for me. I remember advertisements for that game and being kind of scared. Thought it was the best game I ever owned. Echo the Dolphin was pretty dope. Earthworm Jim and Oddworld were close thirds. What about Vector Man? Did you ever play Vector Man? 3, 6. Oh, I'm gonna die in fatigue, I see. this even good? I guess it's okay. What if I... He's gonna want to kill the bigger one. I'm gonna do this. Oh, he's gonna have multiple... I'm gonna have so many tones. Could silence this guy and go phase, actually. Huh. He can have extra health. I don't really want to give him extra health. Alright, I'm gonna sit. If he blows us up, that would suck. Didn't I play Vector Man off the top of my head? If I did, I don't remember. Vector Man was sick. I love Nintendo games, me too. Paper Mario was amazing. I loved Paper Mario the 1,000-Year Door for GameCube. I had the original, or I rented the original one. I think I might have beat it. I don't remember. I liked it. But I was such a fan of Super Mario RPG that it kind of felt kind of flat. I mean, no pun intended. It kind of felt kind of like shallow compared to that. And it's like, oh, I only get one partner. It didn't feel as like Final Fantasy-y, big immersive RPG in the Mario world. It felt more like, oh, like storybook. It was cool. It was a cool game.
We're being attacked.
Pass out drunk watching Red, wake up, he's still on. That's how you spend your night off. How some people spend their nights off. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. We're going to hit here. Hit that one. Fat Boy, thank you for gifting one to Sly Nate. Paper Mario was not developed by Square. I know. I know. Sadly. I'm working so damn hard. Ooh, if I could have kept that alive, maybe I should have silenced it and made an 8-8. I didn't realize I'm stupid. Sorry, chat. You should put drops in the title. There are no drops, I don't think, right? Or are there? I don't think there are any drops. I should have done that.
I wonder.
Fabrics fit for Her Majesty.
Ooh. Oh la la. 3, 4, 5, 6.
Into the breach!
And drop start today, I'm pretty sure. Tice has it in his title. Probably later in the day for the theory crafting thing.
The wails of these caverns.
Unless they're live. I mean, if they're live, then sure. I haven't heard anything though.
Fire festival.
Woodsy, what's up, Woodsy? Is that Mr. Woody? I mean, Woodsy, sorry. And Fat Boy, thanks again for gifting one to Nate, and I hope you, you're having a good day. Wow, we had a 10-win run and then a 9-win run. Not bad for 4 hours of work. Not bad. This run has been really fun. Almost every priest deck we've had has been really fun and good. Priest is like low-key the best class in the meta. Why is that? It's funny because it feels like priest gets offered good cards and is hard to play. Whereas like shaman and rogue and hunter and paladin and druid, to me, feel like they just don't get offered good cards. They just get offered neutral crap. Maybe that's just, maybe I'm just, you know, high rolling or getting lucky. You just can't compete with this enormous resource realization a good priest deck has. That's so? I really would prefer not to play that.
These are due back tomorrow.
That's actually kind of good. Actually, now I kind of want to play the diver. Maybe we go...
That's what makes them tasty.
Shoot that? Guess it's problematic if he has a bunch of cheap spells and like a 4-drop or something. Had a preset go 12-0 not long ago, 5-0 with one right now. Wow. That is a 3 mana deal 3, which could have been a 3 mana deal 15 to kill my shitter. I think I'm okay with that. I'm gonna do this. He might do nothing. I could suck him down if I want. If he's just nothing, I'll probably just coin out Spirit Guide, honestly. If it causes him to skip his turn, I'm okay with that too. So they're not good plays, but from them, their deck might warrant it or whatever. Gotta sneeze. A random minion, yeah. I don't think that's irrelevant. I don't think it's super relevant either. This deck would be cool with 2 or 3 of these, maybe 2. And then you know what would actually be really good for this deck too? I want that. What would be really nice, actually, sapping his health is pretty good. 4, 5, 6, and I can go up to 7. He has another ram. He has one more ram. Gosh, I don't know if I want to do this. Alright, whatever. It's only bad if like you pick up the Handmaiden and you need the critical mass of spells in the short term. But this deck could use a couple of extra sunken cards because I really feel like we've had a couple of games that went close to fatigue. I think we could have another game or two that really gets close there. That'll never work. Darn it. Wait, wonderful. Yeah, I think it's another ram, right? It says he has 2. Doesn't he only have 1 more? Maybe he has more. Can't really play that. Guess I couldn't push 2 and kill that. Ugh, sure.
Strike! Let's strike harder!
How many full-blown evils they have, I don't know. But the first one was loose. Man, look at their deck, what they played so far. A Mecharoo, a Bomber, a 2/2, and they full-blown eviled nothing. A River Croc. We may be fooped sooner rather than later. I don't hate that. Also don't mind pushing 5 here. Let's get this down.
I've got an idea!
Don't let up!
Song, I mean, quote. You guys always hype up T-Bone. What is Wallywoo? What's a Wallywoo? Past Redbeard, what does that word mean? Oh, he drew that from Grasp. So maybe a couple of like 0 mana 8/8s hit the board this turn. It kind of makes a little more sense, I think, right? How his deck has thrived. With the trade. 4/4 and then against all odds. Actually kind of saves us there.
Don't let up!
That's right. Feel groove.
He is kind of a Wallywoo. He does give off the vibe of a Wallywoo. I'd agree with you there.
And the cycle of life is reborn anew.
Want both of these.
Let fall the sands of time.
Seems like against all odds is doing a great job for you, Red. Yeah, I think the card's good. I've never been under the impression that the card isn't good, personally. I had 6 I'd play these two, I think.
How did I get here?
So generous.
Yeah.
We'll have her.
Karn Karn? Karn. Oh, you got Karn? What am I gonna get though? Gamble? I think Gamble was kind of an expensive card, wasn't it? 20 bucks? Not bad. Spent $3, paid $3 on a pack, not bad at all. Maybe know if they are finishing the arena event with today's patch. I believe it's ending on the 2nd of August. I gotta silence. I can silence his thing. And I can kill him. We can trade though, huh? Shit. I don't have a thing. Silence and trade here. Can't play that. Could just trade, but then I can't kill that 8/4. Silence it, put him 2/4. Something is tickling my toe. I'm gonna look. I'm gonna just not look. Okay. Silence a minion. Send a copy of it. Should I have just played this like that and healed maybe anyway? 5. I could have kept it alive, I guess. How do you know if they're finishing the arena event? Oh, I already read that.
You got the wrong guy.
What are our death rattles? We have Dead Ringer, Ectoplasm, and another Spirit Guide. It was me tickling your toe. I Miss Queenie. Kind-hearted lady.
Strike! Then strike harder!
Alright, don't give me a shitter, please.
I should thank you.
I should thank you.
You got the wrong guy.
Wow. Well, why in God's name would you not trade there? No deck retirement today? I don't believe so, no. Where's your silence now? I know, right? I had a librarian and that, so I didn't think it was the worst roll. Close to it, but if you hit the silence, it's close to the best roll, right? Anyway, I'd like preventing him from tapping here. I'm not, you know, if I was at 16, 5, 8, 11, 15, I'd probably make the trade. Here. We'll make him make the trade for us. Right? I'm not really sure why they pushed 2 damage when we were at...
In the dark, you can tell up from dusk.
Alright, we got him with a plant. Not too shabby, not too shabby. Back-to-back, 10-win runs minimum. That's pretty cool. We should probably mark this one. The other one we marked too, right? Let's see if we can do better. Let's pay out the last bet. I think it's 10 to 12, right? We should have like a 10 to 11 maybe, and then a 12. 0 to 4, 5 to 7, 5 to 8, 9 to... Oh, is there a way to do that? Maybe not. Will we go 12? Alright, it's for a 12 win bet, okay? Will we go 12? Alright, I'm gonna just... Wow, people are liking my YouTube comments that I leave on their comments. Love it. Oh man, what a nice message. How's the video doing? This is, hey, Instagram. What's Red Zesty doing? Not hanging out here. What's Dexter doing? Dexter's clearly impressed. Dexter, that old fart. What was I doing? Oh yeah, YouTube. Let's see what was going on over there. How do you pull up YouTube on your phone? Okay, doing okay. How do you see how many total views you have on Hearthstone, or on YouTube?
Tyrande versus Gul'dan.
I don't know, I forget.
Your soul shall be mine.
Queen
Are you gonna do another run after
your
this?
rebuke.
Yeah, we'll do at least one more, I think. So gonna be 2 a.m. by the time this one's done. Yeah, we'll see how the viewership goes. What I'd like to actually do, we have a bounty to play Runeterra. So maybe we'll do this run, another run that goes 12, and then play Runeterra like 2 hours from now, maybe for an hour. That'd be kind of cool, but I don't know if 2 hours from now we might be taking a more substantial dip in our viewership because there's some big streamers on, and that's fine. Oh, that's a good draw.
Love is just an
The best turn to get the worst card, right? Don't push yourself though, please. I never do, don't worry.
Sorry, Squishy.
I'd rather push dreads. Is it worth it? I don't have a play. I don't kill anything. Man, this hand sucks. Alright. Kill the Murloc, I guess. Or, Naga. Too bad expeditions no longer exist. I actually like the solo content, although save file was telling us, dang it.
The will of the
They're kind of like they're not going to develop that further. The heroic
You got the wrong
Jimmy
guy,
Jammy or whatever he
pal.
was talking about. I did that the last time we did a bounty. It was a lot of fun.
Beware the living.
I don't know if we'll do it today though. It's fine. We have a couple of days to do it. Maybe we'll, someone will be so kind as to host us, like a big host. We did get a humongous Orator raid earlier in the week. Had that bounty existed, I would have definitely stuck around for an extra hour to do that. The opponent's name means smoke from the sea. That's beautiful. Sure hope I get to trade here. That'd be delightful. So close. And so much capacity. I guess this is 5 clear all of those. Man, this is a tough turn. This is a really tough turn. That's what I want to be doing. I guess now I can do it. Okay, maybe we do it now, actually. I kind of like that.
Beware the living.
That's what I want to do, I think. It's gonna just get this down, but it's just hard sometimes to find a spot where A, you haven't already burned your class spells or whatever, your holy spells, and B, you're getting the pretty much the full advantage. We didn't get the full advantage, but we got a nice advantage there.
A simple
Holy Smite? How big is this? I don't know. Doesn't it have extra health? Either way, it'll be big enough to survive, right? This is a good card, but not for this turn. I like those choices. Yeah, me too. We're developing it. Some new content came out for it. Oh, hey, Riot. Wait, do you work for Riot? Yeah, I heard that they weren't. But when I was so stoked to see that it was on the bounty list, because I enjoy it immensely, and so I re-updated Legends of Runeterra, and I opened up and it was like, yeah, new, I forget what it's called, if you could remind me, hero something or other, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm in. You know, that's it. What death rattle? Is there like a death rattle kill a guy or no? We just play like 2 things. 2 things, not bad.
You got the wrong guy.
Hard design for Legends of Runeterra. Oh yeah? I wasn't talking any smack earlier, was I? I hope not. I think I was very complimentary. I really like Runeterra, particularly that single player mode, because I'm not savvy enough or skilled enough to feel confident playing against experienced players. But man, I love playing the game against the computer and watching Jinx's missiles blow up the board. Or whatever. I think I have a Jinx deck and I got a spider deck, I remember, quite fondly as well. Alright, wait, I got it back? That's kinda good. Gosh, if I could play both, that would be delightful. God, that'd be huge, but I can't. Path of Champions, yeah, I love it. Smoke from the sea, you need to hush now. I'm trying to play the game. So that'll be 4-7. I'm like 1 mana short. I guess if he's not playing anything else, it doesn't really matter. He is playing something else, so it does matter. Spell me? Dang. Dang. I'm only going up to 6? Oh man, that would be actually... I guess I need to... just trade there. Maybe I try to get... I get another spell next turn. It costs 0. This is a tough turn.
How did I get here?
Thrive. This card's not bad. Thrive is gonna get us what? A Ripple, a Call to the Grave, maybe? It costs 0 too, right? Yeah. This could be problematic. Problematic. Let's see. Thrive. Wait, I wanted Call the Grave. Hey Raymond, how you doing? I'm doing pretty well. We're about to OTK him. Sure. Next turn, he leaves it all up and he dies, right? Why did we say well played when you play once? This could have been the Elwyn Boars again. We have to hope he leaves them all up and then we kill him, right? You like the PvE, but your only gripe is relics being too uncommon? I'm not familiar enough with the mode to exactly know what that means. But I really like playing a new card game like that and not being super invested or savvy or whatever, because it's fun to kind of just like do stuff and see stuff happen. If I get another spell, do I ever have lethal? Probably not anymore. I get a spell, this goes down to 5. I need 2 spells. Wait, how many attacks does he get? Where'd my whole board go? It's actually kind of cool. Don't they all get huge? Why are they only getting 1? Oh, they're not. They're getting 2. Thank you.
I don't have enough mana. Give that me, give that, give
Are
that
boars
me
in?
turn to get ready.
Are boars in? It's like a shitty piranha. Yeah, it's like a, well, it's better than a piranha in some capacity, right? Problem is, it doesn't really match up well with what he's doing. Right? Like I have to like trade. I can't save anything. Right? There's no way. That one dies. That one dies. That one dies. And I still lose both my guys.
Your strength.
If we had one more, that'd be great. We could kill everything.
How did I get here?
Elwyn Boar is in. Yeah, Elwyn Boar is in. Sorry. Yeah, Temporal Anomaly into Whirlpool. Into... He leaves something up for some reason. Call the Graves into... He leaves it up and he dies. He just puts up a taunt and dies. He gets a Mawarg and we get a Shard and Ritual and we kill him. Not 100% over. Just, yeah, close.
Was that wise?
Was that wise? I think it probably was.
These are due back tomorrow.
Strike! Then strike harder!
It is finished.
Hiya, Beardy. Hey, Wicked Kitten, how are ya? Sweet Baby Ray's sweet red chili sauce is the bomb. I had to go for some Sweet Baby Ray barbecue wings right now. I'm hungry. Smoke from the Sea is the victor. Yeah, they played great. Their deck was good. We were kind of close. I thought we needed them to make a mistake. After the stream, I'm gonna eat. I look forward to it.
Taranda versus
It's hot today. I think it's supposed to get even hotter. Ay, ay, ay.
Queen Ajara demands your rebuke.
Actually, tomorrow is gonna be substantially cooler. 1, 2, 3, 4 days, cooler, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 days hotter than blazes. Ay, ay, ay. Bum, 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 bum. Hey, is the guy that makes Riot cards still here? How come they never designed a card to look exactly like me? Like a whole character, like, but also with, you know, my hat off so my hair's flowing in the wind. That'd be kind of cool.
Initializing descent.
People would probably respond well to that, make it very powerful.
I don't have enough
I
mana.
don't have enough mana. Well, that's not good. Wait, am I ever going to be able to kill that? No. Your deck's win conditions one card, just keep it in your hand, the Mulligan Sage. Or like, right now, my deck depends a lot on the Presto RNG, and should I keep it? Possibly. I think if your deck has a low curve, you can keep Prester in your opener. Particularly if you're going second. And if your deck is really low quality, I think you should probably keep Prester in your hand.
reporting for duty.
Probably be too OP. Fair. Everybody would probably quit playing the game. They're like, oh, and then it would have to be a huge paywall, and people have to pay a premium price to get it, right? People are like, I can't afford the Redbeard card. What do you mean it costs $17,000 for one corner of it? And it also has 8 corners. It's a tetrahedron. Yeah, people wouldn't like that. Could silence this bozo. Could also play this.
Light cannot.
And one thing I like about that is this card will get dramatically cheaper. Once he buffs here, trades here, of course, we might get a good against all odds. Maybe. Holy smort.
I ain't no snitch.
With a strict diet, we could make a decent brand out of you. Hey man, new follower, just wanted to say I'm watching you for a couple weeks and you look like a really cool guy. I'm learning a lot from you. Keep it up. Hey, thanks, Sonny. That is a fair... You got me. You got me pegged, buddy. Definitely really cool guy. That's Redbeard. Heal it.
I ain't no
Trade it.
snitch.
And pick up some more things. So I have more holy spells. Picked up the Nova. I used the Deliverance. I think I only get 1 spell. Well, shoot. That's not great. Is farting a keyword? In Runeterra. No. It's not, and nor will it ever be. Silence this. Trade there, heal there. I got a big minion. This looks like I got, oh yeah, obviously against all odds, but I'm not so sure that it is. I'm getting a 4-8 this turn. They'll have a 4-8. Still though, it'll be hard for us to kill it. So we trade. I just don't want to bust up my own board. I don't want to do that. Silence a minion.
What is illusion?
Get a copy of it, right? So we silence there. I guess I have to heal though. Which means I can't play that. I'm not sure if this is worth it.
The team of
Maybe not. Very modest. I think I'm alright. The problem with that is none of these things die to this thing now. However, what we can do is just get rid of it. Oh shoot, that was good for them. This hand looks like poop soup over here. I could shoot his guy. Let's see what, uh-oh. Those are, oh god. Those are not the 2 I want. Ooh, maybe I do want it. No, I'm out of holy spells. Oh shit, that card's never gonna work. Oh, I can get a holy spell. It might work. Okay, oh, this hand is barf. Shoot, great cards. Not holies. Could be a problem. Wait, against all odds was my holy card. Oh, but I could draw it now. But both my spirit guides already died. Okay, never mind. Hard games. Fun though, really fun deck. Really fun deck. Every turn it's like do this, do that, what's going on here?
Got something to hide?
You gotta trade, right? Better for us if he doesn't trade. He pushes 8. We go to 14. Interesting. Timebound is coming down. Can hit there, kill 1. Hit there. Hit there, kill 1. Oh golly gee willikers. Kill 1. There, kill 1. Take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 if we want it. Up to 11. Double, and heal.
Strike!
And you get a
Strike
spell!
harder!
And you get a spell!
Hit there, hit there. I want to take him. I guess, do I have 2 of those? I don't have 2 of those, do I? Do I want to take that? Alright, so hit. I'm gaining 4 up to 10. Hit. Down to 1 heal. I guess I don't have to take from him, right? Hit. Here. And diver. Something like that. Sorry, hard turn again. Freelance. What's up, Freelance? I like how my client gets bugged when shuffling the cards. Sometimes mine too.
I have things you
I don't have
never knew you
crazy
wanted.
bugs like that in Runeterra. Thank goodness for that. Red and holy doesn't mix. One time I've never been inside of a church ever. One time I went into a church and then, well, I tried to, and then I put my hand on the door and my hand started burning and there was smoke coming out and I started screaming and smoke was flying out of all parts of my body. And then a priest came out and he started, you know, hitting me with a wooden stick and I ran away and I never went back. Needless to say, I was terrified. Where did music go? You're so truthful sometimes. I never lie about anything ever. That happened. It was in Portland, actually. They had like some weird old church. Some say too truthful. Adonis knows of the truth of which I speak. So that's wearing headphones really hurts my ears.
Magic? Yeah, I've heard of it.
Yeah, I've heard of magic.
The light dims, but we
That card would be good again. The one that which does the thing. Silence and we win or no? 20? Am I gonna die? Gonna have to trade, huh? Trade. Could put a bunch of taunts up, actually. Probably better than Fart Master.
That minion already attacked.
Be Flight Masters for the memes. I'm actually kind of close to dying if just wanted to silence who would have won, right? Shoot for 36 in 5 years. That's a good start to this turn. It wasn't a spell power consecration lethal kill me. That's good. It's like build your own what, mountain bear? Build your own giggling inventor. Such an interesting card design. Ripple in Time. Surprised that never got made into like a more prominent card in an actual set. Actually, you know, I mentioned the other day when we were talking about Taverns of Time. Strange to me that a lot of these mechanics never really kind of like got made. Maybe they felt like they'd already done it, so there was no point in going back. But so many people have never played with these cards until this event came back, including constructed players. No. Our hand is really doo-doo. Death Rattle. Death Rattle draw. Minions. Tell me I have another Death Rattle in the deck. I've got another Suspect. Spreading Plague but donkeys. Spreading donkeys? Plague of donkeys? I burst in flames immediately when I entered a church or a white castle. Did you fall into the fry cooker thing machine? You sell VIP for 4 points. I will reach 1 million soon. Yeah, VIP is 100 million though. I draft a priest. I got a crazy value deck with no cards, cost 6 or more. And I won in fatigue and I'm 4-0 and it's very fun. There you go. Olorion, what's up, man?
Queen Ajara demands your review.
I did it with Cloning Gallery Priest. And I did it with a hunter deck, kind of like a mid-range hunter deck. Like an aggro, but mid-range hunter deck that had Deathstalker Rexar as its like most expensive card. You just kind of like tempo, drop your Rexar and then start like playing this grindy game. They were fun, I thought. How about I'm doing good. My first run of the night went 10 Olorin, and our this run's at 11, so we're at a 10.5 average over 4 hours. Not too shabby. Nothing to coin. We'll coin a 2 if we hit like the daddy of the Mac Daddy 2s, which I'm not even sure what that would be. The Cavern Dreamer got stuck in our deck. Olorin is now following. How come it says it's now following, but it doesn't say it's my friend now? Message template. Maybe it doesn't take effect till the next stream. Coin that out. I think I'm down to just play this. How did you find the stream? Hey, Alt Biscuit, what's up, dude? It's the best game I've ever played. All I've done is enter my name. Thrill House. I got my friend Jesse a Thrill House t-shirt once. I forget where. Maybe from like Urban Outfitters or something. I can't remember. I got it for him. I think he liked it. Ooh, that's a good pickup. We're not really in a rush to do this. The one issue that I found with cards like this and the 7-drop that casts an AoE and goes face is like you are kind of on a clock to pick up your Possibility Seeker. Where you want to get it activated or you want to not do anything. When you get caught in between, it can be a little awkward. But you don't be good at Power Word Fortitude here. Ooh, is that? No. Alright, let's play this. We got a little bit of time, probably. This card's so good, but this card costs 3 now or something. That's pretty cheap. Might be able to get him to bait out, you know, big board or something. He's going crazy again? Yeah, not bad. Will I ever be able to defeat that? The issue with that is I don't have a weapon removal, so I can't even draw to one. What if he's got 4 of them in his hand, though? He might leave it up because he doesn't want to, like, or maybe double trade. What are your thoughts on the apps that help you choose? I've noticed that you often evaluate cards very differently than the apps. For example, Judge uses one. I think it's a very valuable tool, and if you're inexperienced and you're learning, I think you should strongly consider using those tools. But I don't think you should become completely reliant on them. But I don't find them as fun to draft with, because I don't like them telling me what to do. Cycle here.
These are due back tomorrow.
Let's see what side of the bed I walk.
So I like to take cards that are fun, and I don't always take the best card. I think oftentimes they are offering or suggesting you to take the best card, the majority of them.
For the bronze.
To be honest, I haven't played the game for 2 years. I was like, how can I return to the game and learn stuff? Just a minute ago I said, hey, what's the community doing? What's the game been doing? So I clicked on your stream, and there were a bunch of guys. But I said, yes, let's watch this guy. He looks dope. Hey, thanks, man. You look dope, too. You look both dope and funky and fresh. He's gonna think I'm like up to some tricky shit, you know? When in actuality, I just ain't really got shit to do. Alright, fuck it, whatever. I don't know. We're gonna death something. The earlier we death, we get to hold Whirlpool for another turn. I don't want him to drop a Battle Master. We get, you know, we get slapified. Use it at the start to get a general win rate info? No. I used it when I first started streaming though. I thought it was a very useful tool to help you know, newer streamers or newer players.
Light cannot
And honestly, like, sometimes it's kind of temperamental too, so I didn't always like that. I didn't always like, you know, sometimes it would get kind of buggy or whatever, and I'm like, yeah, forget it. I think there was an issue. Something ended up happening that, like, I don't know. There's one update, like, I stopped using it mostly because it, like, stopped working on stream, or it was, like, really, really slow or something. But I just have more fun drafting without it myself. And that's why I don't use it. Hate this card so much. Frickin' heck. Let's go play all of these.
They're steel. That's what makes them tasty. They're steel. That's what makes them tasty. They're steel.
It's gonna be one big handmaiden. Now should I throw this away? You know? Yes. No! You scam lord. Oh, I guess it hits a bunch of stuff. What I like about this is it stops him from being able to collide them. You can only hit one. So I know it looks kind of goofy, but I'm gonna get to draw more cards. Oh, that sucks. That didn't work. Good news, minor good news, if we're just trying to be optimistic here, is one, we can kill both of them. This is a pretty nifty whirlpool, because he might have multiple copies of those cards. What I can do is, against all odds and handmaiden, and then heal, it's better on our mana. And I guess it's not always gonna line up super well. Ripple Time is so stupid and fun. You think it's stupid? I don't think it's like super powerful. I think it's fun though. I'm scared I'm gonna blow up my own guy on accident. Oh. God, I hate this card. He bonks it, he deals 4. I mean, what's the point, right? Yeah, I think the card's awesome. I really think it could cost 0. So you can play 2 5s. In particular, I think would be cool. Darn it. Wait, that's fine. Kill 2 things. Yeah. How do I not lose in fatigue, though? That is the question. I could silence his guy. This whirlpool seems bad, except that I know I get one more. We try to go super wide and put stuff on the edges. Maybe this is the turn. It's a 2 mana 4/5. Well, doesn't help. Oh my god, I can't play brew. I will play these. Man, this is where we need the Elwyn board. This would have been a perfect game again. Weapon removal would have been good too. Guess I might as well throw it in too, right? Like, why not? Warpath? No Warpath in the meta. I would say you ripple a bunch of infinite Murlocs, but you can't discover them. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Where's your alliance pride now?
Shoot. Shoot. I was happy to silence that. Looks like it silenced what he plays here. Double trade. Heal his guy and shoot his guy. Oh yeah, do that. Wait, that doesn't do anything. That seems like a terrible turn. Terrible waste of that card. Spellkin. I need, I need... Discover a dragon, but I don't think I get it. It's gonna... Oh, Spook me, dude. I needed not those. Discover death rattles would have been huge, maybe. Let's get a little bit of board space. It might be worth it to hold that too, or maybe not. Maybe we just go.
Love is just an arrangement away.
Dude, this is a crazy game. If we hit on I didn't know that was a nature spell. Oh crap, does it tell him? It doesn't tell him, right? If we hit on a couple of like fortuitous discovers, we could have been in a pretty good spot. He's gotta have like another one, or maybe he's got an Outrider's Axe. Maybe we can get him fatigued or something. It's a lot of armor, yeah. Super Glider's fine. There's nothing I can do about that card at this point, right? Problem is I'm really not drawing to anything anymore. Our Sergeant.
The will of the Forsaken is unbreakable.
Ah, love.
I messed up. This should be like in the middle over here.
Ah, love.
I'm guaranteed to take 3 there. I could buff him here. Yeah, why not? 2 Super Colliders? So why does this priest have nature spells? It's a whirlpool. It does tell him? I don't think so, no. He's doing everything he could every turn to save his weapon, but now he does that hit. Yeah, I just assume he has multiple things. Hits there, trades there. I can sink 1. None of this really helps me. I could get a 5/6, I guess, but should I bother me killing it? Why does it go there? I just don't understand. We'll shoot it later, I believe. I don't think we'll be able to get there. We needed better spells from this. We got 2 low rolls from both Ripples in Time. If you have like Neralex, you get 1 Ysera, you get you know, an Elwyn Boar. We're probably fine, right? But it's okay. It's a really fun run, and this was an interesting game if we end up losing. Which I don't think it is a foregone conclusion. I'd say our odds are probably like 10%. Maybe his deck is 5 copies of each of these cards, and the Whirlpool blows them up. Win con? Yeah, we don't really have a way to win. Sunken Rituals on the bottom. Darn it, I needed Spirit Guide. I guess it doesn't matter. Let's see. Maybe I just do that. I guess we can wait. We can always wait, right? 5, 6. I'm just gonna sit. Oh, kill me. This hand is awful. Alright, whatever. You can do whatever he wants. Alright, he overcommits. He plays all 3. Then I play Whirlpool. I draw Sunken something or other. Even if he plays everything and we destroy everything, I doubt our deck can. I doubt our deck can defeat what is remaining in his deck. What does Sunken Ritual do? It silences a minion and summons 2 copies. What are these super glider hits? I think that there is this common thing where people, I think he wasted the first couple hits of the first one because he had a second one, but where people are like, well, I have to use it, it's been up for 10 turns, you know, like, oh, I can't just not use it. But yeah, they should have just not used it probably. He sells one card from his starting hand. Yeah, he has his Deathwing or whatever. You gotta play something, man. You're killing me here. Did he just throw? I don't think so. Alright, he's not gonna play anything. He's holding 3 of them.
Light cannot exist.
Yeah, that didn't really work. Did I delete any from his deck? I don't think so. Still no weapon removal and no taunts.
I'm almost out of cards.
Librarian. Let's play this. I don't think any of this matters, but I think we played really hard. I think we did pretty well. And sometimes, well, that's all you can do. And now we play the game. Makes some sort of sense? Yeah, where you get stuck with a Gore Howl and like 2 Super Colliders, or you draw a Collider early. I think he mulliganed into this, right? He didn't keep it, I'm assuming. This means he gets to kill one of these too. Don't think we can get there now, right? Could a coin in your deck for extra card, less fatigue? Maybe not. No.
Out of cards.
None of it matters, so it's fine. It was a good game, really good game. I wanted to have the coin. He earned it. We lose that, we lose that.
It is finished. You win.
Definitely has a 12-win deck? Yeah. Yeah, it's cool. That was a good game. That's a lot better than losing to a Cavern Dreamer on 1, or honestly a Rune of the Archmage. And yeah, I mean, if you're taking the worst or the second worst class to 11, it was a 3-hour run and a lot of really fun games. So this is what I want out of my Hearthstone Arena runs. And yeah, I think some of the Collider hits were a little questionable, but they also kind of make sense when you're staring down like 13 turns of weapon attack or whatever.